My name is Francis Vega. I have been a metal worker for over 30 years now and self-employed for 24 years. I've been doing CNC plasma work for over the past 10 years. I came across Dynatorch about a year ago and was in the market for another CNC plasma machine. I have a $250,000 piece of equipment made by another manufacturer that has water jet and fine line plasma. But I was looking for something that was a little more agile, lightweight, could handle cutting corners super fast, in and out, so that I wouldn't have a whole lot of dross. I definitely was looking for something that had servo motors that were smart, not steppers. And so the path led me to Dynatorch. And it's the best investment and the most cost-effective piece of equipment that I own today. I have used it day in, day out, 8 hours a day, for just about a year now, and have turned out probably about $1 million worth of artwork. So it has already paid for itself. Probably did that in the first 3 months of having the piece of equipment. When I first bought the piece of equipment, I actually traveled to where the machine is built and met the principals. Walt being one of them. I had training through Walt, met his wife. I found that it was a very wonderful company, that they were really aiming to please, and it made me very comfortable right to start with. And I have found over the past year that they're excellent with their technical support. Most of my issues are resolved within an hour at the most. A lot of it is things that I have overlooked. Getting up and running on a machine is real important. I know that it sometimes takes a long learning curve, but we were able to be up and running the first day that we installed this piece of equipment. The software is very easy to learn. You don't have to have anyone that's highly skilled to run the CNC piece of equipment. I found that the developer of the software, which is one of the owners of Dynatorch, is always going out of his way to improve his software. And you'll find that you can actually get free upgrades with the machine, mainly for the first year. From there on out, it's a very small fee that you have to pay. And they're always coming up with new little bells and whistles that make the software that much easier to run and better for the individual. I've also found that their head engineer is always trying to fine-tune their machine and make it that much better. Our machine is equipped with a little laser finder, and it is an excellent little tool to have. You really have to have that in order to fully utilize your sheets and make it easier to get going. The remote control system is also something that is absolutely wonderful, that you can actually step away from the console, the main console, and you can manipulate the machine to cut off all of the drop or find zero in order to restart the program. So I can't say enough about this company. It's been one of the most wonderful experiences I've ever had. This is our 4th CNC cutting machine, and of all of them in the past, this is the easiest, most cost-effective, nicest running machine that I've had. Actually, the rapid transit that it has is super fast compared to my other machines. I get great cut quality. It is just super cost-effective.
Good afternoon. I'm Dave Garrison. I'm the Executive Vice President of Sportable Scoreboards in Murray, Kentucky. We've been a company that's in the scoreboard business and some other businesses for that matter for about 20 years. Nearly 3 years ago we purchased a torch from Dynatorch, and also additionally we had such good luck with the new one, we asked Dynatorch to retrofit an existing torch, a different brand, and it's worked excellently as well. We've had a few problems that were probably self-inflicted, and their service department responded quickly. They're very accessible and extremely reasonable. The automatic height selection was very important to us. It allowed us to do some things we had never been able to do. As we became more familiar with the software and the tools, it gave us some options where historically, to create cut paths, we had to do everything we did in AutoCAD drawings, which meant that the response to a request for customization was slowed by the necessary process of developing AutoCAD drawings. With the tools that are available in many different ways, using software that comes with the torch, we were able to reduce that, take a lot of steps out of that process. We have reduced the ship time on all the products we sell. If you go to our website or call us on the phone, we will guarantee you a shipment of a standard model in 10 working days, which is about a third or a fourth of what is standard within the industry. And that would be with custom paint and lots of different unique features that flexibility allows us to do. Additionally, after we became even more familiar with customization and speed, those two things put together put us in a position from a differentiation standpoint where we can do things for our customers that our competitors can't do, which is essentially always a goal in anybody's business. So what we've been able to do is develop a new complete line of scoreboards that are shaped. In fact, we've patented the process and some of the designs, many of the designs, to allow us to build what is no longer just a rectangular box, but it's shaped in the silhouette of some kind of symbol, the shape of the court or of a baseball bat or a baseball. And when we couple those shapes with really high definition graphics, we've created a whole new category for the scoreboard industry. And frankly, we wouldn't have been able to do that certainly at the cost, because we're one of the lowest cost producers, and for that matter, marketers. We sell direct to consumers without dealers. So that couldn't have been done unless we had chosen Dynatorch. And it's been pretty exciting, I think, both for us and for them, in our ability to bring those new ideas to fruition. The most important thing that we do with that torch is we avoid tooling costs, and it gives us ultimate creativity to do customization. Customization is China proofing. If we were going to sell big rectangular black boards, they'd come over in boatloads from some other part of the world. But when we can shell infinite shapes and work with the customer to meet their requirement, whatever their idea is, and it's truly custom, those are never going to come from around the world. And because there's only one up, and we have hundreds of varieties and models. And the Dynatorch is a huge part of what gives us that flexibility and the ability to respond fast and at low pricing. Anyway, thanks, Dynatorch.